Whew. Okay, everything is set and everything is recording. Hey, what's up all my Dragonlings? I am D.Dragon, got a gaming Damian Dragon, and finally I can get back to a PlayStation 4 game. Welcome to Wwe 2K20. Hope everyone has been having a wonderful year so far. Today is the Royal Rumble, and yeah, I have not been able to keep up with WWE. I haven't had the WWE Network in a while. I haven't had any cable in a while, so I really did not get to watch Raw, SmackDown. I've been keeping up with some fucked up highlights, but hey, there's not really much to go off of. I'm gonna go about some just random matches with some of the characters I've made out. Obviously, my own character. We're gonna go random. Okay, Jim Neidhart. I sucked that 3 times. Obviously, I did a lot of the shit here, so hey. Anyway, you know what? Let's go into the Rumble. Why not? I also have my own little title that I downloaded. But anyway, this is my predictions going into the Royal Rumble. So, and you know, while I play, obviously this is on easy mode right now because really I want to focus on predictions, not any of the gameplay. So that's what we're at here. So we're gonna sit back and chill. Okay, first off, the first match that I wanted to go over would be Sheamus and Chad Gable. This is gonna be a relatively short video, so fuck me. Anyway, Sheamus versus Chad Gable. Chad Gable challenged Sheamus, who had recently came back from injury, to a match after he got bro kicked in the side of the fucking head. Like a bitch. And I can't even call him Chad Gable. He's Shorty G. What the fuck happened? I seen some of that. I've been keeping up with the pay-per-views. Yes, I have. But it doesn't mean that I haven't been keeping up with the I haven't been keeping up with the daily uploads and stuff for WWE. And I've only seen some shit, but it's just like, damn.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
It's like he's Shorty G now. That's who he is.
Impressive
Shorty G.
combination.
That's a little bit upsetting. Apparently, the King of the Ring can rename superstars.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Lord. Anyway, Sheamus versus Chad Gable. Who do I think would win? Who I think personally is gonna win would be Sheamus. Upon coming back, he really has not lost, and he has that air about him of dominance that he hasn't had since he won the WWE Championship for his first time fighting when he fought John Cena, which he was meant to be really dominant, and he has that air about him now. He has that air of confidence. I've actually been watching Sheamus' YouTube channel, the Celtic Warrior workouts, and Jesus, man can freaking lift. That man can lift. But who do I think would win? Chad Gable hasn't had much in the way of wins as of lately, even though he can be a really good superstar given the chance, given enough time. Chad Gable can be a really good competitor back in the ring again, but I just think that just WWE is just refusing, to work out with anybody who's, not already established star, which actually is kind of, fucked up. Like, they are not giving anyone else a chance because they really should. But hey, who am I complaining? But for my prediction, Chad Gable will win. Okay, next up, Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. lately, Becky has been going out of her way with the, oh god, what was with that swanton? Becky Lynch has been going out of her way to be fighting the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane with Charlotte, actually, and they're most likely going to be going after the women's tag team championships. They're probably going to take that off of Asuka and Kairi Sane eventually, which is actually kind of stupid that they really put these women's titles on the back burner when they could easily make these some of the best look belts. Like, you got the Iconics, you have well, you have Bayley and Banks, you have Becky and Charlotte. You could have the returning Bella Twins, but no, you're not doing any of that. You're sitting there and you're strictly putting everything over these superstars for no fucking reason. These titles could be really good. Just try to go get some women's tag teams. Take a look at, like, you know, Shotzi Blackheart. Some superstars that are really not fitting in anywhere else. You know, give them a chance and put them into a tag team. You know, there are some women that would do good with it, but obviously WWE is not doing their business practices correctly. And just letting those titles fade out, which is kind of upsetting to me. That they're allowing something like that to be a thing. But who do I predict for the Raw Women's Championship match? For the Raw Women's Championship, I think it's Asuka. Giving more fuel to the fire for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Oh God. For the Raw Women's Championships, and it's long overdue. Becky Lynch has held that title for a very, very long time, and I know very well that Ronda Rousey is gonna be coming back, and obviously she's gonna want to fight Becky Lynch, the woman that beat her. But having Becky lose to Asuka, then eventually get the title back from Asuka, and holding it for a little bit, and her next big challenger would be, you know, the baddest woman on the planet, the woman who she said she can be, but physically really never beat, will be something that a lot of people will take into consideration. So do I think that Becky Lynch is still going to be holding that title for very long? No, I do not think so. So, I'm sorry, Becky, but I'll be going with Asuka on this one. Okay, next up, Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. I'm starting to think that this is going to be a six-man tag. Eventually, this is not just going to be King Corbin versus Roman Reigns. You have the look of Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler. Then you got the pairing of the Usos that came back recently as well, and they were helping out Roman. So it's gonna downgrade. That's just my opinion. So it's gonna be a six-man tag, and obviously they're not gonna really do much, because obviously Roman Reigns is probably going to be in the Rumble, Corbin's going to be in the Rumble, so they're not going to go for very long. So what do I think? Roman Reigns is most likely going to pin Corbin, because they're not really doing much with the Lone Wolf at the moment, or I'm sorry, the King, for no fucking reason. It's I can't even fathom. Just sitting there saying, hey, this looks good, this sounds good. It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. So, do I think they're handling Corbin well? He can be a silent monster if he wanted to be. He has the skills to back it up. But it's just that the smugness everyone is despising. We can't stand it. And it just makes him that unlikable. I understand, like, he's a really, you know, good wrestler, and I can respect that. I can respect the wrestling acumen of Baron Corbin. But what I can't stand is just, you know, how they play him, how they, you know, present him. Like, I can't stand the smugness. I can stand it, and that adds to the character. But it's just how much he's pushed in our faces, and then ultimately loses. So I'm sorry, Roman. Okay, now we have the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Lacey. And Lacey has come into her own as of lately, and I'm actually glad, because Lacey Evans really, it was undermined. She really was green in the ring. She just really needed that little spark, you know, that little bit more of training time to then come back and then be able to push the acumen of an actual superstar where they were trying to push her out. So maybe I would love to go for Lacey at this moment, but it's gonna be Bayley. Who's she going after? She's going after Sasha Banks. She wants Banks, and who she's getting here? She's getting Bayley. Lacey is not at the point in her career where she can hold a SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm sorry, I wish I can say that a little bit differently. The woman is really good, but it's not there just yet. I would say give her like a few more months, and maybe give her some time to really hone her craft before we push her to that level of stardom. But that's the way they're perceiving it. I believe Sasha Banks is gonna interfere, attack Lacey Evans, and then take Lacey Evans out of the equation, going for the belly to belly. And 1, 2, 3, Lacey Evans has lost, and the SmackDown Women's Championship. Or they're just gonna have Sasha Banks get Bayley disqualified by smacking Lacey Evans. That's always a thing. Next up, Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan is something I think is gonna take the show, and I think it's gonna be a really, really cool match if given enough, you know, time to breathe. They have a really good thing going with the feud, and having Bray Wyatt fight as well, it makes the Fiend even more of a novelty, and that's actually what we need, a good novelty character, and somebody that is really dominant, and it's a really cool character that they really need to protect, and that would be the Fiend. So I don't know whether we're getting, I haven't seen the latest on SmackDown, so I don't know whether or not, I don't know whether or not that we're going to be seeing, well, no, we are going to be seeing the Fiend at Royal Rumble with King most likely in Daniel's corner. But do I think that they're ready to take off the Universal Championship off of Bray Wyatt? No. He's gonna get into Survivor Series, and he's gonna be fighting Brock Lesnar, which that's something that everyone wants to see. He's gonna hold that until he fights the Beast, and that's gonna be a fucking match. That's gonna be a fucking barnstorming match. Everyone wants to see it. The Fiend versus the Beast. We want to see Wyatt versus Lesnar, and that's gonna be a good thing. I'm sorry, but no matter what, at WrestleMania, no one's taking that title from him. He lost it once at Mania. He's not gonna lose it again at Mania. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Look how quick he got that title back from Seth. Look how quick he got that title back. Look how quick he lost that title, then gained another title immediately, taking out Kofi Kingston. It's ridiculous. So, do I think that Daniel Bryan is going to be actually going over the Fiend? No. Am I thinking he's going to, you know, get himself potentially disqualified? Probably, to get the better, to show how deep that Daniel Bryan will go to actually beat the Fiend. So that would be the main matches that was coming up. But what I do want to go through is I want to actually see what. Oh yeah, the Royal Rumble odds. I don't know who's in it just yet, but we obviously know that Brock will be number 1. Oh my god, this fucking thing. Brock Lesnar. Then we got Roman Reigns, King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Elias, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Otis Dozovic, Tucker Knight, Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Kofi Kingston, Big E, The Miz, obviously John Morrison, because he's in, so that's some of the superstars that we're going to be seeing. For the women, obviously Charlotte, Alexa, Nikki, Natalia, Sarah Logan, Mandy Rose, Carmella, Dana Brooke. We have plenty of really cool casts. Who do I think is going to win the Rumble? It's not going to be Brock. It's not going to be Brock. They're not going to say, hey, he's that number 1. It's just, you're going to be pushing Lesnar a little too hard on everybody. Everyone's going to reject it. They're going to burn down the Rumble like they burned it down when Roman Reigns freaking won a couple of years ago. And you had to throw out Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to do it. And they still booed him. So, do I think that Brock Lesnar's going to win? No. Do I want him anywhere near the number 30 spot? I think he's going to end up there. It's going to be stupid, but hey, it's there. And yes, I do realize that the Universal Championship match is a strap match, so it's a little weird. And yes, I intentionally left out the United States Championship match because we all know that Humberto Carrillo is not taking the United States Championship away from Andrade. They're gonna save that for something, because you gotta think he's one part of the power couple. He's with Charlotte, so they're not gonna take any title away from him. All right, but I did want to go down a small list. I know I'm sitting here on a pause screen talking to you guys, but hey, but I did run down the small list. I do not want to see notifications for this fucking site. But R-Truth is going to be in there as well. King Corbin, Elias, Drew McIntyre, yeah. They are really not giving away too much. So hold on, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27. That's 3 slots left open for a surprise entrance that nobody knows just yet, which are all probably going to lose. I can guess one of them, which most likely going to be Cain Velasquez, who we haven't seen in a while. And as for the 30-woman Royal Rumble entrance, obviously we got some things like Molly Holly, Tori Wilson, Brie Bella, because she hasn't announced her retirement like Nikki has, Naomi. We got a couple people. You could even see a return from Melina, but I doubt that. You gotta think John Morrison came back. We don't know what's going on with Taya Valkyrie, so you gotta think John Morrison is in there. That's her husband. Maybe we could see an appearance from Taya Valkyrie. Who knows? Or Diamundo. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. I gave my predictions, ladies and gentlemen. You guys seen and heard what I had to say. So, if you guys don't want to take my word as gospel, we have a while to go before we have to, see the Rumble. It's going to be later on today anyway. So, hey, I can't wait. I'm going to be watching the Rumble just like everyone else, so I cannot wait to see exactly what happened. So, hey. Grab some popcorn, grab some pizza, grab some cupcakes, cookies, and grab your nearest juice. Because we're going to be having a lot of fun getting into the Rumble. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time. Please let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And I cannot wait to hear from you all. Anyway,
These guys feel no love for each other.
It's time to end off. So,
Yeah,
on the left-hand side of the screen, at the last 20 seconds of the video, there'll be the last episode of WWE 2K20 that I ever did, which was months back. So go check that out if you guys have not yet and have a little bit of fun with it, because it was really fun to play and I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
Because I fucking love Wicked Alistair Black. Anyway, on the right hand side of the screen, last 20 seconds, there will be the subscribe button. Click that and join the Dragon Links today, because we do something like this every single day, so you do not want to miss out on a single fucking thing that we do, because there's always somewhere in the world for finding a little bit more wrestling, a little more of the Rumble, and a little bit more of the Dragons. You do not want to miss out. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed today, but good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragonlings back inside the world of WWE. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for some more D.Dragon action. Peace.